Hi guys, what's up? It's Katie back here with another OnlyFans video. Today I am once again in my car trying to get this holder to work. If you didn't see my video yesterday, this is my second time using this holder and I do like it, but like sometimes it be falling like that. So just bear with me. But today's topic is something that I have implemented that has helped me increase my income by, let me do the math, 6 times. So I was in a rut and a slower period with my OnlyFans for a good reason. I was pregnant with our second son and he had passed away in utero 38 weeks when I was pregnant with him with no explanation. And so he was born stillbirth. And it's been very unexpected. We're about a month and a half into our journey since he's passed, and it's been very, very hard. But with that being said, of course, my OnlyFans dipped because of that. I spend time off with family. I spend time off grieving and, you know, doing what we can. And so there was a point in time about a month ago that I was making $3,000 a week. $3,000 is obviously still really, really good, but it's minimal compared to like what I'm used to making. And so right now I got back up making $19,000 a week, which is one of the most I've ever made. But anyhow, it's all because of, not all because, but a large part of it is because of this mindset that I'm about to talk about. And I want to share it with you guys because I feel that your mind can stop you from doing so many good and amazing things if you do not fix your mindset. So let's get into it and let's talk about it. Okay, maybe this angle is a little bit better with the camera and the sun. Sorry that the sun's so strong. But let's go ahead and get into it. So the thing I want to talk about today that helped me increase my income astronomically is mindset and self-limiting beliefs. So when I talk about mindset and when I say self-limiting beliefs, what I mean is thinking that you can only go so far or are limited to your potential or your success just because of your self-sabotaging mindset of yourself. You know, have you ever seen someone that you look up to and you're like, man, like, I wish I was her. I wish I made as much money as her. Like, I'll never be her. I'll never be to her full potential. I'll never get that many views. I'll never have that many subscribers. And the list goes on and on and on. It's actually crazy when you speak to yourself how much you fall into that role. If you speak that, oh, I can only make $1,000 a week. I can only make $100 a week. I'm never going to make more than $500 a week. You start to limit yourself so that when you reach that, you kind of stop trying because, you know, you put this, not expectation, but you put this shield, you put this bar that you give yourself, you're not allowed to pass because you say, I'll never be this, I'll never be that. There's no way I can do this. There's no way I can do that. But that's all self-doubt, and that is all wrong. That is just words. That is just mindset. Do you think, you know, people who became really famous, like examples like Warren Ziders, I just saw him in concert last night, amazing. Warren Ziders, Morgan Wallen, of course it's country music because I love it. I don't know, Justin Bieber, LeBron James, like, do you think they ever, you know, stopped at, I can't do this or I can't do that? No, because if they did, then they wouldn't be famous. They wouldn't be skilled in whatever they're skilled in. They wouldn't have overcame all the millions of people who are trying to do the exact same thing that they are. It takes mindset. It takes strength. It takes not giving up, and it takes wisdom. And when I say wisdom, what I mean is I have increased my earnings so much because I've been doing so much research, mainly with ChatGPT. If you ever have a question about anything with promoting OnlyFans, anything, ask ChatGPT. They are educated. Or ChatGPTs, which is a program that Melrose Michaels made, and it is phenomenal. It's great. It's for creators. Go check it out. But do the research, expand your knowledge. You know, don't say that like I can't make $10,000 a month, because if you do, then you're gonna fall into that. You're gonna, you know, 20 days into it, maybe you make $9,000 and you're going to be like, well, that's it. Like, my work's done for this month because I'm definitely not going to be anything more than what I just did. You set this limit and you put this bar to yourself. And prior to me making more than what I was making, about $3,000 a week, when, you know, my son passed away and everything was just so fresh, and it still is fresh, but I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna get out of this like part of life. There's no way that I'm gonna bounce back. There's no way that I can do this. This is like the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Still stands true. Losing a child is not something I wish on absolutely anyone. But then I listened to a podcast that talked about self-limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging, and how you yourself could be what stands in your way and are the only thing that stands in your way of being successful. Because the truth is, if you don't stop and you keep trying and trying and trying, you're not going to fail. Because if you don't give up, that's not failing. That's researching. That's strategizing. That's trying something out. If it doesn't work, you know, reboot, re-strategize, you know, just rewire. And you're not going to fail if you don't give up. And so I told myself that, and I was like, let me take this such traumatic life event that's going to be with me forever and turn it into motivation. Throw myself into work. Tell myself that I am good enough, that I am going to make such and such, just like such and such, that I can do this, that I'm going to make, you know, such and such for my family, that our son that is here on earth with us, we have 2 sons, one in heaven, one in earth, that I'm going to make it all worth it for him, that I'm going to do it. So not only does your limiting beliefs stop you, but also your why. You have to have a why that's strong enough. For me, my why is my family. It's saving to buy land, build a house, have a bigger family. My why is a life of financial freedom. My why is doing a job that I absolutely love and adore versus working a 9-to-5 in a retail store, or I previously was a caretaker, which I loved. I do love, but obviously the income is very limited in any caretaking position. So but yes, that is all I have for today's video. I just wanted to recap and, you know, say, you know, take a deep look into yourself. Maybe the reason you're not making more, maybe the reason you're not succeeding more or stagnant where you are, is because it's a self-limiting belief, and you're throwing that and projecting that onto yourself, and you're not realizing how much that's actually affecting your potential. So that's all I have to say for today. I hope this video helped. I hope it gave you some inspiration. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.